Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So today's reading is going to be all about how a specific person views you, what are their thoughts about you, what do they understand about you. This could be a romantic or a platonic relationship that you share with this person. So for today's reading, we have 5 piles from the left to right. The first pile is rose quartz. The second pile is Sardonyx palmstone. The third pile is yellow agate heart. The fourth pile is Prehnite palmstone. And the fifth pile is Rainbow Moonstone Heart. Pause if you need a little bit longer. Pick the one which calls your name the most. Now I'm going to begin with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. If you choose the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading. So I do have a few pre-shuffled cards. We're going to see what do we have. We have I'm trying to be the one you deserve. Will you be a little bit more patient with me? We have 2 animal spirits. We have the fish, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That could be you or your person. And we have Scorpio, which is fire. This is in the shadow attribute. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm going to open this in a bit. So I see that over here that this person, whoever you have in your mind, definitely sees you as someone quite passionate, quite passion-driven, creative. This person with the Scorpio energy definitely sees you as someone that is quite unpredictable. If this is romantic, this person thinks that you're somebody that only indulges in serious commitments. Because you don't want to deal with unreliable people as well. There is a real caution that comes with you. I'm almost getting like a high spice tolerance as well, if that resonates with someone. You can get quite jealous, or like you're easy to be offended. Um, Easy to get offended, excuse me. There is a little bit of rage connotation that I pick up over here. Okay, take whatever resonates, you don't have to take everything, but I do feel that this person has experienced your shadow attribute. They do acknowledge that, and they do see that you are somebody that is trying to be better, whether this is platonic or romantic. I'm also getting that you might be watching this for your mother, what your mother thinks of you, or this person sees you as being very careful around your mother figure, or you're still looking for your parents' approval or something like that. This could also be a sibling. There's just a lot of family involving here, and they're not talking about the fish card just as of now. So angel guide spirits, what does this person think of pile number 1? I'm going to take this in reverse and this upright. So we have mystery in reverse. Okay, definitely this person has figured you out to an extent, and I think that you don't like to hear that. We have path as well. So this really correlates with the fish, but they're still wanting me to talk about this one. Okay, should I take this? No, they want me to take this one upright. Evolution. Interesting. I'm taking this in reverse. We have balance in reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck, I'm seeing memory. So definitely this person knows quite a lot about you. They want me to talk about the fish now. So The fish is sort of like a very intuitive, like you can change your focus. They also think of you as a little bit fickle minded. Okay, they do see you intuitive, but it's also because I'm hearing that these things offend you because this person is able to see your shadow attribute because you haven't made peace with your shadow attribute, but this person sees you. I'm hearing they know you in and out. If this is a new person, this person just has a hunch about you. I don't think you would be watching this for a new person, but just in case this is for a newer person, I think that this person is intuitive on the other hand, and they're able to read you. It's almost like they're getting to know you. I'm also hearing that if this is a stranger, this person feels like there's a lot to you, or you've changed. Maybe you've bumped into this person a lot of times, or this is a past person. There could be n number of things, but I see that majorly they want me to focus upon the fish card, as they're saying, like, you're good with navigation, you're looking for your path in life. As of now, you're looking where you really belong, is what I say with the evolution. This is like path and evolution with the fish is almost like you're trying to navigate somewhere. Where do you really belong? What's your home? Where's your soul tribe? What occupation would suit you the best? And I feel like they don't see you as someone that's necessarily money hungry, but definitely they see you as power hungry in some shape or form. We do have this energy of you trying to love yourself with the rose quartz. I feel like this person sees you as someone who's trying to be silent, because right now you're trying to figure out your things, or you're just naturally a little bit more on the um, quiet. Like it's almost giving me like you think before you take your steps forward, is what they know about you. I'm also getting a lot of water energy. There's a lot of Venusian energy as well over here. I feel like this person knows a lot about your shadow attributes. This person knows you quite well. With the way I'm perceiving these cards to come out, is like I got a lot of intuitive messages, and this person, sees you as someone that's balanced. There's Venusian energy because there's stubbornness, but there's also this, fairness to you with the Libra attributes. You might have Libra or Taurus in your charts. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well with the water energy. There's something like maybe you have water signs in your fourth house, or there's something about you being a little bit picky. I think that's why they see you fickle minded, because you're growing right now and you don't understand exactly what you want. So don't take anything like straight to your heart, because there's a lot of ambiguity that I get over here. But basically, this person's perception towards you keeps changing. It's very fluctuating what they understand of you. So I'm gonna pick out this card now. We have the romantic love 34 in reverse. So this could definitely be a platonic thing that is happening over here. I don't really see, like, it's almost like this person sees you as someone that is not completely invested in this connection, or maybe this is like a friends with benefits kind of a thing, or a platonic treatment that happens over here. There's just friendship, it's unofficial, because like you're scared, or this person is also projecting their insecurities, what I'm hearing. If this is romantic interest or somebody that you are sexual with, um this person thinks that you are scared of intimacy, which I feel like is also on their end, so they're just projecting that onto you, is what I'm feeling. And they don't want to say that because they feel like you're easy to get offended, like you take offense pretty easy. I think that this person with the balance in reverse, there's duality to you. Like they see you as someone that is on your own path, you're intellectual. I don't necessarily pick up this person seeing you as very into spirituality. You might be, but they see you definitely as being quite intuitive and introspective. Like they would come and take advice from you, is what I'm hearing. But it's also in a sense where this person is trying to um keep their distance, because they feel like you're on your own path right now. I'm feeling a little bit of itch in my throat chakra and my solar plexus, also because of this yellow color that we have over here. So this person, if they even have romantic feelings, which I feel like if this is somebody that's a new crush, is a newer person, this person does have a soft spot for you, but they're not coming forward with it, is what I'm hearing. And whoever this is, like romantic or an long-term connection or whatever their designation is, I feel like this person just keeps, like they maintain their boundary with you, because they know that you're in a tricky place, is what I'm hearing. As of now, you're in a tricky place. um so they're not, um I would say, purposely trying to push your buttons. So yeah, I'm gonna clear out the cards. So I would like a little bit more room. All right, pile number one. What does this person think of you? I'm hearing abracadabra, so they do find you goofy, like when you're the light-hearted energy. This person it does necessarily think of you like that. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. I think that there is this stubborn energy to you with the Taurus energy that I picked up. I think that you are quite stability focused. You don't like to make decisions too quick, and that's why there's this fickle minded energy, because once you commit yourself to it, that's only when you are gonna go ahead with it. Until then, it's just all a game of, I'm hearing, mind games or manipulation. Like you try to stall things as long as you want to or can, perhaps, until the time passes by, or they have had some sort of experience with you with the Ace of Swords as well, where um, there's delay in communication is what I'm picking up over here. Cancerian energy I pick up over here. There's a lot of emotions involved in this reading. Taking this in reverse, we have the Tower in reverse, Scorpionic energy again. So you do try to stall things when there's confrontation involved, where there's requirement of, like, perhaps intimacy. This person does see you as someone that has a lot of passion within them, but you move really slow when it comes to intimacy. I'm gonna take this card, Spirit Upright reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. So they are confirming this energy of, like, you being fickle-minded sometimes when it comes to taking leap of faith ahead in life, or just, I feel like this is more related to, like, the romantic part of you. And we have the Hierophant again, Taurus. So we have Gemini and Virgo with the Fool. So this is definitely about, like, moving ahead, moving forward in your own life, or making some sort of, like, risk. You're very risk adverse is what I'm hearing. So this is how this person perceives you, or they think about you, is that you don't necessarily like to take a lot of risk. This Taurus energy is a lot about predictability, stability. Pentacle energy, slow moving, yet I want guaranteed success in the decisions that I make. So should I take this upright reverse? Upright. Wait. Upright. Okay. Yeah, the Three of Swords energy, the Saturn energy that's coming through over here. I feel like this person um sees you as being fair. We're getting the Libran energy, but I think that this person feels like you compromise on your own happiness quite a lot, um which leaves you unhappy. And I feel like this is coming down to your parents' approval. Maybe you were not that bold enough to take decisions for yourself. Some event that really tells this person that, that's what I'm feeling over here, that I get this energy, constant energy at the back of my head, that you don't really like that this person has you figured out that much. But that's the reality of it. With Ace of Swords, this person could have cut you out, or there's this energy of, like, canceling out the noise or unnecessary bullshit is what I see over here, out of self-love. So somebody could have walked out because of self-respect, or could have put a halt to the situation with the Temperance. Like, there's patience, there's karma playing out with the Wheel of Fortune. Definitely. Thank you, Spirit. So they are saying that, there's karma playing out in this situation, or they see you as someone that, they have had to go through a lot because of, or, you guys together have had to go through a lot. I'm gonna bring back these cards. So we have Path, Evolution, All right. So I'm getting different messages now. So that this person, they see you as someone that's trying to balance themselves out with the scorpionic energy. They know that, you've been probably burnt because of commitment or long-term relationships, however it prevails. But I feel like this reading is being guided more towards romantic connections. So that's how I'm gonna flow. This is not purposely platonic, I would say, but potentially I think that this person did or still does see you as a um like a viable prospectus to be with, but they also feel like you need more time, to become fully yoked or matured perhaps with evolution. I think that they have seen this, but there's something that this person gets, like they have a pet peeve of you delaying choices or something like that, like you take a lot of time, and it's also because they feel like you don't have that much knowledge perhaps, or there's this sort of projection that I see that's coming from this person's end, where they I feel like it's fully perceived through circumstances. Like this person's perspective towards you or what they think about you is very well perceived with the shared moments or memory we had at the back of the deck. Like they have memories, and that's how their opinion has formed about you. So this is all circumstantial. This is not based off like, oh, I just saw your picture on Instagram and you look really cute. That's not what I'm getting released. So this connection probably has been released, or you have released each other in some shape or form. Somebody definitely walked away out of self-respect, like if this was this person or it was you, somebody made a choice over here to like grow out of this place because it was getting bitter. There was a lot of like arguments, perhaps there was passive aggression, there were just trust issues, and somebody got offended. It could have also been you, but this person sees you as someone that's going in their own direction, and you're going in your own direction. This person also feels like you're not looking back at the situation, like you're things have been revealed to you and to them as well, and there was this sort of truth spoken, whether it was from their end or your end. I think it was from your end, something that was implied, perhaps even if not said, that really made this person's decision sure if this person left or it was yours. But something really brought this situation, or I'm getting a conversation or an act to be implied that this thing is to be done with. So that's what this person perceives, that you're on your own journey. You're probably still trying to be the person that you want to be. And with the romantic love, I see that maybe this person, if you're separated from this person, I feel like this person thinks that you if this is an ex or somebody that you used to be with, or somebody that you had in one foot in, one foot out, excuse me, like an on and off situation, this person perceives that you're out there to find your true soulmate, and which is not them anymore, is what I honestly feel like. All right, so pile number one, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, pile number two. If you chose the Sardonyx Moonstone, this is going to be a reading. So we have a few pre-shuffle cards. We're going to begin with that. We have, I'm scared of your reaction. I don't think I can come close right now. You're blocking me energetically. So this is romantic or platonic, doesn't matter, but we do have a few cards that indicate the situation or how they view you or what their thoughts are based on their experiences, their shared experiences with you. We have the dragon spirit and we have the crocodile in reverse. So this is in shadow attribute. This is the water sign. This indicates water sign, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, that could be you or your person. And we have curiosity number 15. So I think this person with the curiosity doesn't have a full 360 understanding of you. Okay, this could be a newer connection. I feel like this is something that is I'm getting the word premature, but it's not completely premature. Like, you know, this person knows of you. You could be in the same social circle. There's something like a friendship, like over here. Like, it began off maybe as a friend. Also hearing friends with benefits. Like, maybe there was a lot of sexual attraction at first. There was this spark that I feel in the beginning, that came off, that when you both started interacting with each other. I think that that's how it started off. I'm hearing for a few of you that this was a very quick, energetic entanglement. Like, I'm hearing soulmate, twin flame. I'm getting heavy telepathy also that was present over here. um, this person knows quite a lot about you. Okay, I do feel that this connection perhaps reached a level of understanding. This person still doesn't know you completely, but they do know a few of your quirks, or just, things about you, like habitual things just about you as a person. Like, they know your perhaps your 9 to 5, or your favorite coffee, how you like to take it. Like, this person has understood a little bit about you. So I feel like, I had a few notes taken down when I was just connecting with your pile. And I feel like with the curiosity, this person, does understand that you are maybe at this place in your life, or you were, like how it fits past, present, future. Like, this person understands that you are at this place, where you want to understand where you belong. There's this need to belong within you, is what I feel like. This person feels like you want to understand your place in life, your purpose, your passion, like your sense of belongingness. You could also be a spiritual leader, is what I'm hearing. Like, you could be into spirituality. You could, yourself be a tarot reader or something like that. There's something where this person understands you. This person also finds your facial features, or you have like really bold facial features. There's something about you which is like, um um I'm getting like you're quite tall, or perhaps you have this sort of like athletic build or something like that. Like, you have, I'm hearing ancestral features, so something about you maybe resembles their DNA, or like their body formation, or like maybe, you have like thick thighs, and like maybe athletic calves or something. Like, there's something very athletic about you. Gymnasium is also what I'm hearing. So maybe you're into fitness, or maybe there's something just very athletic about you. Like, maybe you have a short torso and like longer legs or something like that. That there's something about you which is like, um this person has noticed. Like, they know about your body proportions also, and it's not completely sexual, but it's just in a human evolutionary manner. I see this person has a little bit of understanding about your biology, is what I'm hearing. I do think that this person knows about you as a person quite a lot, like a habitual person. Like, this person has a lot of um Taurian energy that I pick up, but it's like how they perceive you to be as a Taurus, in a way, like very stable, very fixated. You're quite stubborn, but there's also something very stable about you, like a very um, revolving around commitment. Like, even if it's a friend, like, this person sees you as trustworthy, and there's curiosity because, like, this person, I think maybe it was left off at a point where this person wanted to know you more. Maybe this is separation pile, however it fits. Maybe this person could also be in your life, but I feel for majority of you, if this is an old person, this person is not in your life. I think that this person definitely sees you as trustworthy, with the dog barking in the background. Definitely this person sees you as someone that is capable of like evolution. Like, this person sees you as someone that's constantly working to make themselves feel better. I did pick up on Lilith in fourth house, a Scorpio fourth house, deep desire for home and belongingness. So there's something where you're working through smokes and mirrors. Like, there's something that's breaking down in your life. I'm hearing continuous, so maybe you've been through a lot of childhood abuse, and this person sees you as someone. Because of that, this person understands your shadow attribute, which is the crocodile. So with the crocodile aspect over here in shadow attribute, I feel like this person was able to relate with you as somebody that couldn't appreciate themselves. You had low self-esteem, and it's just in the way where, maybe there was some sort of interaction between the both of you, just the way you were dealing with life. Maybe this person did see you at a downfall in your life, or just in um, the point in your life where this person had interactions with you, or was a part of your life, or currently is. However it fits, because there's variation to this pile specifically. I see that this person perceived you to be someone who didn't understand their full potential, social. I feel like this person did feel like you were shy to take opportunities. Maybe it was with them, maybe to go out with them, or maybe just do things with them. Like you were quite introverted or ambiverted, to say at least. Like you had a lot of social anxiety perhaps, or just like you're not very outgoing, or maybe just at that point is what I'm hearing, specifically something about a point in your life that this person connects you with or has their point of view widely built around. So I feel like they did see you as someone who couldn't appreciate themselves. You were a little bit closed off to them, a little bit hidden. Like you had this stardom quality, but you used to hide yourself quite a lot. So they did see this as a self-esteem issue within you, and they do understand that you're quite passionate. They definitely see that with the dragon spirit over here. That you again have this very Taurus energy over here, where this person sees that. Um, you have a very sensory, with the Taurus energy, they're quite sensory motivated. Like they like to have like food and sex, and they like to stimulate themselves through their senses, bodily organs. So again, relating to this person did find you quite sensual. Like you used to dress really well. I'm getting a lot of black leather, and perhaps like what do you call that, um like a lot of embroidery or like thorns on it or something like that. There's a lot of creativity involved in the way that you express yourself, but then they also see a part of you which hides away from the attention that you get because you dress that well. There's something about your gaze as well. This person really feels that you are quite observant before you march forward, with the dragon and the crocodile as well. Like there is like trauma response over here. I feel like you used to over explain yourself, you used to get startled, or there's just this energy of like reading other people's body language, but it's basically because of the PTSD that you still carry, or you have recovered from it, or you're recovering from it. But they definitely did understand if you've met this person physically, because there's also a tone of maybe long distance over here. Yet this person does perceive you to have a lot of Taurus energy, like pentacle energy, stability, slow to commit. Yet if you commit, then it's completely done. But there's also this energy of shying away from confrontation. This is it's almost like you're only okay in predictable scenarios. That's why you shy away from maybe social interactions or being in unpredictable scenarios where there are new people, because you don't know how to behave, or you get intimidated, or there's some sort of insecurity that this person did understand. I feel like even if this person didn't completely understand that, this is something that spirit is telling you, that this person did sense something that is blocked in energetically within you, your inability to express yourself or understand yourself. I think that this person did understand that you like to have like experiences with food, taste buds, the way you dress up. This is a lot of Venusian energy, and you like to express maybe your love through acts of service, and you like to receive gifts. And this person also probably, if you've texted, because there is this energy of like texting, perhaps like this person did notice you like to use quirky emojis to express yourself. Like sometimes when you don't know how to express yourself, you just use emojis to say certain things. Like there are things that this person sees about you, and like you changing your display picture quite often, maybe because there's this sort of reading you as well. So this person is also someone who's been through quite a lot, and they tend to read other people. Like them perceiving you changing your display on WhatsApp or perhaps somewhere else is like you trying to get validated, or you're just like trying to change up things for yourself. There's something about that where this person has probably misunderstood you or actually understood you. And there's something about this person definitely understanding you, because they're kind of like your reflection as well, is what I'm hearing. So I'm going to get a few more cards. But there's definitely curiosity, because this person tends to understand you and you understand this person. But there's also connotations where you both mirror each other. So I do feel this could be a soulmate. I'm getting a lot of Piscean energy. So like very intuitive, but also deeply feels things and expresses things. So this is how they perceive you, or their thoughts about you. Mainly based around this, where I'm hearing that with curiosity necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. So they do feel like you do understand things quite deeply. You are intellectual, and you have your own shadow attributes that hold you back from your fuller potential. Is that how that's exactly how they puzzle these pieces together and understand you. I'm gonna switch the deck. I'm not feeling it. So they do feel that you are quite you know I wouldn't say impulsive, but they do feel like you act upon your intuition. Like whenever it's required, you do trust your gut. Like you go with whatever feels right in the moment, and you're only able to do that in predictable scenarios, like in the comfort of your home or in the comfort of your loved ones. You're not somebody that can be yourself or completely trust yourself in unknown circumstances. Is almost what I'm feeling. So these are all like I'm hearing the word prejudice. Like this is also something that they have understood about you, and that's how they perceive you, when if not expressed completely in words. I would say that these things they can't really express in words, but they know you. So they would say that I know you quite well. They can sort of like understand maybe if you're going to take a left foot forward or a right foot forward. Like it's almost that kind of annoying. I mean, it's a little bit like rhetorical, not exactly like that, but you get what I'm saying, right? I'm going to take this in reverse. We have the world in reverse. So we have Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, if I'm not wrong. I'm taking this upright. We have the Three of Pentacles. I'm taking this in reverse. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. So this energy could have resonated in pile number one if you felt guided to watch that. Um, I think that this person with the Two of Wands over here and the Nine of Pentacles, you are somebody that they perceived as wanting to liberate yourself from, these blockages. Like you tend to take your own time with, I don't think I can come close right now. Like they get curious about you, like what do you do when you're alone, or like what do you like to do in your own time. And I think that this is something that you tend to keep to yourself, is what I'm hearing with this person. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna place out a few more cards. So I feel like reading this a bit more. I do think that this person takes their time to understand you. They do feel like you're collaborative, but it's only after you've made your judgment, like if this is worth my time or not. I think that that's the curiosity, because even though they understand you this much, they can't really, there's not that predictable factor in you. There's a predictability factor around you, but there's no predictability about how you're going to behave, because you're constantly like growing with curiosity. So they don't know exactly like what's your decision going to be, or when you're going to switch things up, is what I'm hearing from spirit. So that's precisely what they struggle a little bit with, because that makes them feel insecure, like am I going to get kicked out of your life or not, because this could be an on and off situation. I'm going to take this in reverse. We have upheaval in reverse, and we have stillness. So this person does perceive you as someone who likes stability. Again, no brainer. I've said that probably 10 times. They do like the same. They do perceive you as someone who likes the same thing again and again. You like to switch things up a little bit, but not too much. I think that they see you as someone, who doesn't like to have confrontation, or doesn't like to place their own desires and needs sometimes, because of, you're still healing through your trauma. So they did see you as someone that maybe suffered with lack of self-worth because of the fact that you gave more than you received or something. Like there was this inability with, the dragon spirit, the heart chakra, that maybe, take as much, or vice versa. But I feel like there's more emphasis on the fact that you couldn't place your desire to, as to what you really look for in a relationship or a commitment or a friendship, because there's something about you probably being committed to this person, so you weren't vocalizing as to what are your needs, and there was a submissive energy to you perhaps. I do feel that there's this energy where this person feels like you do tend to feel loved with physical intimacy, but there's also this sense maybe of somebody over here using sex as manipulation to get what they want. I think that this is coming from your person's end. If you have pointed that out, I'm hearing from spirit that this person does not realize that they use a lot of sexual innuendo in getting things done, or like this banter and laughing and flirting, but then not really resolving things. So I think that they did see you as someone who had a little bit of loose boundaries, or perhaps, this non-predictable factor that came from is by you learning from their past experiences, and like you straightening out your boundaries as well. So there's this evolution that keeps coming up. So that's why I feel like there's this energy since the beginning of past, present, future, because this person's perception of you or thoughts of you have definitely evolved from their experience with you. So they have collected data, like how you statistically sort of evaluate the growth of something. I'm going to take this card in reverse. We have multiverse. They see you as someone who does like to stay in the moment. Perhaps I would like to place it like that. We have memory, so they have something that they have understood about you from before. We have mystery also. So this pile could have underlying tone from pile number one. You might have been attracted to that, but I feel like all in all, this person tends to um, misjudge you. So nothing that I said you should take that as your permanent basis on, like, yeah, this is how this person thinks about me. But there's also a sense of this person reflecting that back to you is what I want to say almost. So they don't want to take any more cards. So definitely the this energy of like feeling like um things have come to a standstill with you, perhaps, or like they're not moving forward with the multiverse. I think that this person projects a lot onto you, or there's this energy of them definitely feeling insecure right now to take a step forward or communicate their own truth, and that's why they understand that you're not able to say your own truth sometimes. This is exactly what they see. They see themselves within you in some areas, not a 100%, but there's this spitting image of themselves within you. I think that this person also feels like you don't like confrontation. There is like a sense of you getting scared with aggression or somebody else's too much of aggression. There's a lot of like background noise and getting of like dogs barking. But I feel like this is a sense of like a symbolicism of loyalty, but also the dog's barking is giving me this indication that I spoke about aggression. Like, you don't like chaos. This person knows that you have this Libran energy where it's like, I don't want chaos, and I feel like you get startled when things become of a little bit violent nature or aggressive. You get scared. I'm almost getting the energy of, or the image, excuse me, of somebody like putting a blanket over the head because they don't want to face somebody like spitting fireballs at them. So this person understands that you are peaceful at the end of the day. You can't really um I'm getting like it really messes with your inner child when somebody yells at you. So this person knows perhaps a few things about your childhood, is what I'm hearing. So all in all, I feel like this person understands that you have different ways of communication, and you also have angelic support, is what they hear. Like there's heavy karma involvement. So if this person did something to you, or you did something to them, they believe that the scales have been balanced out over here, is what I'd like to end it upon. Pile number two. Let me see if there's something else. I feel like there's something I'm missing out. I think that this person does find you physically quite appealing. Like they did think, because of the this sexual chemistry that you both share, that this could be something that would work out long term. But then now they're seeing the incompatibility in the way that you both see life, is almost with the reason, if somebody was wondering why this person didn't show up or didn't take a step forward, is also because they don't completely see you both being on the same wavelength in life, or like how quick you want this relationship to form. There's some sort of miscommunication or understanding of self that creates friction in this connection. So you both are like budding sprouts, is what I'm hearing, and this needs more time, or like however divine plays this out. All right, pal number two. So I'm gonna leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, pile number three. If you chose the yellow agate heart, this is going to be your reading. So we do have a few pre-shuffle cards. Let's begin with that. We have Freedom 21 in reverse. We have I'm trusting my inner guidance more than ever. I'm learning to love myself more often. And we have Rabbit in reverse. Okay. So I'm just gonna begin off with what I pick up. This reading, I feel like there's more understanding of your shadow attributes, perhaps your blocked chakras, that this person has maybe not had many great experiences with you. I'm hearing that it's skeptical. It's a skeptical energy because this person senses some sort of dark mystery to you. Maybe this person doesn't know about your past. Maybe you've changed, but there's also a sense of having good moments with you. But the aftertaste that's left in their mouth is of your shadow attributes. So you don't have to take everything that comes up, but just stick to what you know might be true. Okay, see whatever resonates with you. So I feel like we begin off with the card of freedom. This person did pick up on a sense of toxic femininity within you, like you could not express your emotions. You felt like being vulnerable is weak. This person felt like you were not opening up to them. This person felt like you did not understand yourself. Maybe this person also interpreted a heavy victim consciousness within you, like this person felt like you were always feeling like, the person that we're talking about. It felt like you always felt like they're out there to get you. I hope I'm able to articulate that correctly. So this person felt like you're developing, like distrustful thoughts about them, or like their motives are not correct. That could be true, that could be false, but they also, like sort of felt like this is more perceived, like they didn't get to prove themselves, or I get a more energy that this person did something. Yeah, this person definitely did something that made you feel like, because there's something about maybe this person lied to you about something, like there's a lot of focus on my throat chakra. This person did something that made you feel a little skeptical about them. Okay, there's this gush of energy that I feel over here that's coming about a past that is over here. A lot about communication. I can hear the birds chirping outside. So this is very quick. Okay, and this person could have been someone who tried to come back into your life after you try to build yourself up. So this person could have been rejected by you, and it's because you started trusting yourself more than ever about this person, and you started placing boundaries towards this person, to not let them take advantage of you again. So there's something about this person. This person was sort of perceiving you by their own inner projections. So this person probably thought that you've got toxic feminine aspects, and that doesn't have to differentiate because of your gender. This is gender non-specific, but just means that your energy when it comes to opening your heart, being vulnerable, nurturing, and getting nurtured as well, like accepting, giving and receiving love. There's, oh wow, there's hostility over here. I'm gonna try to calm myself down because this energy is very quick. I don't want to like slip onto words, and there's this energy of misunderstanding as well with this person. This person could not understand you correctly, is what I'm feeling over here. Okay, before we decode the rabbit as well, because like I do have channel messages for this. Before I started off your pile, I am going to shuffle the tarot deck. Okay, they want me to use the oracle. Something about, so I'm getting a reversed energy that this is something that spirit is laying out, and I wasn't trying to focus on it, but like they're like, they want me to also understand your energy as to why you behaved the way you did, and that's how the aftermath of it is what this person experienced with you. Maybe you did push them away, or you were like, no, you're not allowed back in my life, or something like that. So this person sees you as someone who's believing in yourself, you're understanding what you need in your life, you're trusting yourself, and you're being more patient. I think that this person has second-handedly or first-handedly, I'm getting more second-handedly, like through experiences, understood about your anger. I feel like this person does understand that you're passive aggressive, but you're also they think that you were impatient with them, like you were impulsive with them, like you shouldn't have blocked them out, or like you should have waited for them to communicate something with you, or you could have spoken to them. Like that's why they perceive this toxic femininity, because you didn't give them a chance to betray you again. I'm hearing the word backstab you. So regardless this person did that or not, you sensed it. If this person has done it before, they were going to do it again. That's just how I'm seeing that their nature is like that. Or if this person, you sensed it, that they were capable of like betraying you or not taking you that seriously, or understanding I'm hearing allegiance, like understanding that you're allowing them in your life is something that they were not taking seriously. They had a very for granted energy, like a fickle minded energy. Like once they were really good with you, and the other times they would play this hot and cold game with you. So something about it, like you understood that, and this person doesn't understand that, is how I am basically now going to tell you how they think of you or how they view you, because it's limited by their own perceptions unless and until I feel like moving forward, we're going to have some sort of part where Spirit is saying that, we're going to see how this person perceives you after they have understood their own behaviors. Let's see if that comes up. I'm going to take this in reverse. We have destruction in reverse. So they do perceive, excuse me, as somebody that I'm hearing bilingual. So there's something with my throat chakra. You have a lot of facets to you, and something that this person experienced with you is something that they've only heard of second-handedly. So maybe this person knew that you cut off people that are not good for you, but they had never been that person. Maybe this was in old friend. I'm hearing that this could be the same gender as you. This is not giving me purposely a very romantic connection energy, but this could be however it fits. It's for any person in your life, romantic or platonic. But I feel like as a just a person in your life, you just observe them as a human, like where they are in their life, and you decided to cut them off without hearing them. There was something where you didn't allow this person to communicate, or whatever was implied was enough for you to make that judgment call to cut this person off and not to have them furthermore in your life. I'm going to take this card in a bit. I'm going to see the source. So they do see you as someone who's connected with your intuition in disguise. So wow, this person did not understand your worth. This is what I'm seeing over here, and now we're going to understand what they're saying. Okay, so this person sees you as someone with the rabbit, as a lot of Mars energy. This person could have had this sort of entanglement or conversation or this sort of interaction with you, whether it was spoken or just implied, when you were going through something like a depressive state, and this person understands that you were doing everything to just protect yourself. You were not doing it because you were scared. Perhaps you were just protecting yourself. I see this as with the destruction in reverse. I'm getting like a tower upright energy, scorpionic energy again, but with these heavy energies of Mars and Scorpio, I feel like this person understands that you were doing this to protect yourself. Like you were minimizing the conflict in your life because you had to love yourself more. I'm hearing self-love, and I see a lot of root chakra. So this person also understands that previously you used to over explain yourself. Your trauma response used to be over explaining yourself, and now this person, okay, they want me to open this card. We have productivity. Should we take this upright or reverse? So this person does sees you as someone who's quite productive, or you are quite calculated in your own life. Like they see you as someone that could have a workaholism tendencies, or somebody that tries to keep themselves busy. We have the source. They're telling me to take this in reverse over here. So they did perceive themselves to be a little bit immature, separate. So this could be someone that you did cut off and release. Thank you, Spirit. So they're confirming what I said over here. So you're not talking to this person, but I feel like the scope of this person coming back, or you meeting them again, because this sounds like somebody that is in your friend circle, somebody closely related to you, a childhood friend perhaps. I'm also hearing baby mama, baby father, like something that which is like you can't permanently cut ties, and I'm not implying that you can't, but it's almost like you can, by universal circumstances, bump into this person again. So they think often a lot about that. I think that they think about it like that's not happening right now. I do think that this person tries to manifest, excuse me, some sort of like physical setup where they understand that they can bump into you and they want to talk to you, like a face off energy, but not in a retaliating manner. I feel like this person would want to just have a showdown, is what I'm hearing. Like after them being cut off by you, this person wants to have a productive conversation. It's almost like, I think it would start off egotistically, but then it would be like breaking the ice. So I think this is all that this person thinks about. There's a lot of like a touchy feely, but I feel like this person really liked you or cared for you, like you were close to their heart. This person did get really bothered about you cutting them out. So I think that this person also saw you as someone who attracted in the past, or attracts like bad boys, bad girls. Like you had this energy of interacting with people that are emotionally corroded in a way, lack of better word, like emotionally unavailable perhaps. And this person sees you as someone who's trying to move on from that. So they kind of perceive that energy as what they've realized is that you were trying to protect yourself from this energy. I think for 50% of you now, you would know that if, if you think that your person is that emotionally aware, this person has realized that you were just trying to protect yourself from their emotionally corroded side. There could have been a conversation to take things further or deepen the relationship that you have, whatever designation they hold in your life, whatever, platonic or romantic. This person does feel like you were just trying to save yourself, so that's why they feel like this destruction is like you just decided to cut this person off, you blocked this person, or you did something which made it very clear, which implied that I don't want you to be around me, I don't want you to experience or have access to my energy. We have Seven of Pentacles over here, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and we have the Tower. Thank you, Spirit. So they do confirm this energy that you did something, and this almost like this energy where this person just understood that you were severing ties with them, which is not something that they wanted. I feel like this person hopes for a comeback, is why they have these intrusive thoughts, like them wanting to have a showdown or something, because they want to show you that this really really affected me. I feel like on the deeper side, this person does feel like you get really scared. They did perceive you as someone who probably did this out of fear or just to protect yourself, but they also see you as someone who is trying to listen to their own intuition. I think that they see you as someone who is more on the perhaps the introverted side, but can be extroverted as well. They did see you being in a little bit of fragile state, so that's why they were like, I think that they were trying to absorb the information that they had on hand with maybe interacting with you or what they knew about you. This could have been a very close person to you. So what they were understanding is like, why would you do that? And they're only able to draw the conclusion with what they have is that you are in a fragile state and you need to protect your peace of mind. And the more that they're trying to introspect, because this was something that really affected them, that's why I feel like there are these very intrusive, agitated, anxious, deep thoughts or self-evaluation, like why does this happen in my life? And I think this person is realizing that I wasn't the best company to be around them. I did have probably ulterior motives to this situation, whether they realized it in the moment or not. This person could have tried to make you feel insecure in some shape or form. So they do see where someone probably who was reliable but doesn't really commit that easily, is what I'm hearing. If this was romantic, like they did perceive you to be as the bad boy bad girl situation. Like there's I have a few notes that I wrote down before I started off the reading, so I am interpreting those side by side. And I feel like this person does think that you take your time. You are kind of the silent type, like you don't really let the other person know what's your next move. I'm going to take this upright. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So you turned this situation around, is what I'm hearing. I'm just gonna clear out. Okay, we're just gonna like clear out. I need a little bit more room. I'm gonna make this upright now. So they do perceive you as someone who is quite like the silent type, like there's a lot brewing in your head, but you don't really give off much, is what I'm gonna say. um you're kind of like micromanaging things in your life, is also what they feel. Like you're very particular about who is in your life and who exists. I'm hearing existential crisis, so they did see you as going through something as to what do you really want to put your energy into, like the sense of belongingness, like where do you belong. And this person, I feel like the rabbit is not just a shout out to you. This person does see you as someone that is quite which is sensitive, gets scared really easily, and wants to be loved, wants to be cherished. And when they don't see that happening, they run away, like they're bouncy, like they run away. And this is what they perceived as something, because the rabbit seems like a very like a soft creature, but they didn't understand that you have these intrinsic qualities of holding very deep emotional depth within you. Like, it's also your power to hold pain but also feel that happiness. So there's depth to you that this person probably could not understand before, is what I'm feeling. I do get a lot of Piscean energy over here. Like, you are very intuitive with the source card over here. I think this person is quite spiritually aware, because the way I feel them coming to these conclusive thoughts, and I say the word conclusive is because they've thought about it, they've introspected, and you can only come to these conclusions if you've actually put two and two together, which is not just based off your own insecurities and your view of the world, but understanding what you understand from the other person's point of view, right? So this is like deep talks. And the way I'm channeling, I do think this person is emotionally like equipped or well aware. Like, they do understand quite a few things, and they do understand that you do these things because you have a lot of emotional depth and you need to take care of your energy. So I think this person did not pay that much attention to you, or maybe you guys did not have, I'm hearing the word sideline, like maybe you were not in their focal point for quite some time, and now this interaction has really put you sort of like at the back of their head. Like, you are a focal point, you're not sideline, you're at the back of their head. Like, they think about you when they're alone, they think about this because it really hurt them, is what spirit wants to deliver again and again. Upright, we have the Emperor. Wow. So with the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Emperor energy, Aries, Martian energy that I described before. So this person feels like you are understanding of circumstances, but you still don't understand your Emperor quality. Perhaps they see you as someone who is quite, like, with productive. I think that they did see this toxic femininity, but it's turning around. Like, they don't have a 360 view, but they're developing that. I think that this person thinks about you quite a lot more than you would realize. I think that I'm hearing from spirit, if you wake up in the midnight, during midnight, you're thinking about them, you're not able to sleep, or you're having dreams about this person, it's because this person is psycho analyzing you, or they're just intuitively sending that energy to you, whether you realize that or not. Because whether they realize that or not, excuse me, because this person is quite spiritually tapped in. Like, maybe they don't use spirituality as much as a method, but they do have this spiritual potency within them. I don't think that this is somebody that is spiritually lenient. With the Hermit, they do see you as somewhat like, it's like their perception towards you is changing. They thought of you as like black and white, and now they're seeing the gray areas. But for like a more food of thought, like, I love doing your reading right now, pile number 3, because it's like really mentally stimulating. I think you are very mentally stimulating for this person. This person thinks that there's a vibgyor, like there's a vibgyor in your gray areas also. Like, you have so much depth that this person did not really actualize at first, understand, try to give it a thought. So I think that you making this silent move of just not bickering about it, just like you silently, I think, um took like placed a domination on this relationship with this person, like made this something like, okay, I don't want to deal with this, I don't want this around me, because I need more time to take care of myself with this Hermit energy, which I feel like you needed to take care of yourself. And I see that as this person thinking of it like a power move. Like, you're not bickering, you don't want to prove yourself right, you just want to do what's right for you. And that's why this person feels like, with the Nine of Wands, this can be perceived as somebody that's scared, right? But it also shows your resilience. So they don't know how to perceive this move from your end. They do see it as a little bit egotistical with the Hierophant. Again, there's just this Ten of Swords, there's just this so much energy of this person, definitely feeling a little betrayed, but they see this as an ultimate move to protect yourself. I feel like this is like a survival instinct that comes true with this person. They did perceive to this to be as a power move from your end, like you taking your control back or something like that. And I feel like it comes from their end, because that is how they would perceive this, as not as a method of self-protection, but as somewhere to one up another person. But I think that they have also they did get hurt by it. Okay, I have to mention this because this is something Spirit wants to pinpoint, that this is not something that, despite them probably not trying to clarify, just accepting the defeat or whatever you would like to call it, it's like it didn't hurt them. They understand that both parties were hurt, and that's why they want this sort of, um physical manifestation of a face off, lack of better word yet again, just a physical manifestation or a meeting, a coincidence, perhaps, let's say that. Okay, so we're going to conclude this reading, and I'm going to pull out one last card. Okay, I'm just gonna take this one. We have the Three of Wands again. So this person just expects to see you soon. Perhaps with the Seven of Wands, there is defensiveness on their end. Eight of Wands, wow, there's this pull, push and pull, right? You want to be around this person. Like, I'm talking to the person you're watching it for. Like, this person wants to be around you, yet they don't want to talk to you about it. Like, they miss you, but they don't want to let you know. So the same but different, kind of, in a way. But this is precisely what I see over here, pile number 3. So I'm gonna leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. If you chose the Prehnite Moonstone, this is going to be a reading. So we do have a few pre-shuffle cards. Let's begin off with that. We have You're So Beautiful, I Love Your Face, Body, Mind, and Soul. We have the Swan. We have the Owl in the Shadow attribute, and we have Intuition. Okay. Definitely with the main card, You're So Beautiful, I Love Your Face, Body, Mind, and Soul. This person absolutely adores everything about you. With this one also, I feel like this person definitely feels like you're very easy on the eyes. I feel like this person finds you like very creative, pretty. There's something about your eyes. I hear the word reflective, like you're it's almost like your soul or your aura is very reflective. So you are a healer, you're a light worker, because you reflect back. You imitate this light that reflects on other people's darker attributes. So this person perceives you to be better than them, definitely, is what I feel over here. You could have heavy Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra in the 9th house. I'm also getting very Miley Cyrus, so I don't know why I'm getting that reference, but maybe it's something about her gothic style or just a free expression. You're like very wild also, like there's this witchy vixen siren eyes kind of a vibe that I pick up over here. Something about you is very innocent yet very seductive, is what I hear. Like your sex appeal, something about it is like this person finds you to be like that quote that goes by gender non-specific, lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets. Like that's the kind of energy that I get up over here. Very interesting, quite different from the other piles that I've done over here, but I feel like this is very significant because this person sees you as someone that is like a powerhouse, because there's a lot about you that's like multifaceted. I'm getting multiverse, but there's a lot of like if I had to put a shape to define your personality, it would be a hexagon, because there's not one thing that I can put you in a box. So I feel like this is coming from your person, whoever this is, romantic or platonic. This person tends to admire you a lot. This could also be an ex-best friend, is what I'm hearing. This person was competing with you. Whoever this is, if this was a romantic partner, I feel like this person is not in your life currently. It doesn't have to be, take whatever resonates, because this is like however messages flow out through, right? Like, let's just say intuitive freestyle. There's definitely a suave to you. I feel like there's sass also. There's so many things that I can describe you with. Like, this person sees you as a badass. Maybe you dress up like that, maybe you look like a punk, but there's this quality that really attracts them. Is like you look like a bad boy or a bad girl, but then you have a very beautiful heart, is almost what's like a weak point for this person. I feel like with the intuition card, this person with the swan and the owl also, like this person knows that you're gifted, like not just physically. This person definitely thinks you're physically gifted, but there's also appreciation for the intrinsic value within you. Like you're probably very emotionally intelligent, you're mentally stimulating, you have a great personality, like you're very round off, well-rounded. And I said the word round off because maybe you're on the thicker side. I did pick up that, doesn't have to be, but for a few of you, I think that you are more inclined to be on the curvy side. And if you're a man, you have this like um a broad shoulders is what I'm picking up. So there's a lot of emphasis on your physical characteristics over here. But with the intuition, this person knows that you're clairsentient, you know how to read the room and sort of like raise your vibration according to it. I also feel like you could be a tarot reader. Like there's a lot of emphasis on multi-talented, like you could be a painter, but there's definitely something about you that's out of reach. Like I would be 100% sure like this person thinks that you're out of their league, whoever this is, a friend, a foe, ex, crush, whoever this is, boyfriend, girlfriend. Like there's a mystery, they can't figure you out or conquer. This person, I feel like a heavy energy that this person could be an ex-best friend of yours. Gender non-specific. This person could not understand your beauty tips, like you're naturally gifted, and this person wanted to mimic that. Take that message if that applies, because there's a lot of ambiguity. I'm mentioning that beforehand, so that I don't have to keep repeating it. But I'm hearing history repeats itself. So something has happened which has taught this person or taught you something. Like maybe you used to look down on this person, that they're not able to find themselves, they're not able to understand who they really are. And I think you've also gone through a phase of reflective, like it's not like a bad karma, but I think that you did understand this person's perspective, where you felt like you were down in the dumps or you were insecure about something. You could have come out of a healing phase right now with intuition, like you did understand, or you got the taste of your own medicine in some shape or form. um I feel like apart from that, how this person feels about you or sees you is like overwhelming. Your aura is overwhelming. Being around you is overwhelming because it really sheds light on their darker attributes, whether you realize that or not. Often, I feel like a lot of people come across you and instinctively, I feel like this is also this person, whatever designation they hold in their life. They feel like, you were one of a kind, like you were soul tribe or soul mates. Like there was this energy of twin flames as well, like something that was very deeply connected with you. um you could also smoke, like you could chill, you would like to take your breaks off, is also what I'm hearing. There's a heavy emphasis on Miley Cyrus. I think Miley Cyrus is a Libra, I'm not sure. But there's definitely this Taurus energy, like there's this laid back energy, but there's a lot that you have to say, is what I'm feeling. You're definitely blessed. Again, well rounded, like internally and externally both. You're very gifted. You could be quite tall. Even if you're short, like you know how to dress yourself, which makes you look like really good, body proportionate, gender non-specific. I think that with the swan over here, this person definitely has this value of, like I keep emphasizing on this fact that they see you as someone who brings out the dramatic character within them. Or you could be like that. There's this energy of soap opera. Maybe somebody over here really likes to watch that, or there's just always going on. There's something with you. Like maybe this person has not been on the greatest terms with you, and there's always something going on between the both of you. Like there's some sort of bickering or gossip between the both of you. Like there's a lot of influences, external influences that have affected your relationship together, is how I'm seeing this. But with intuition, I feel like this person feels like you're multi-talented. There's a lot that you don't show to the world. I feel like there's definitely something that you don't show to the world, is what I'm hearing. But this person admires you for who you are. I'm gonna come back to this owl card in a bit. They want me to flip out a few more cards to see this energy. I feel like if this person thinks that if they get too close to you, they can get burned. I'm not sure in what sense, but I feel like this makes them feel like, oh, thank you, Spirit. So they're saying that, when this person gets closer to you, their intuition starts showing them their ego. It becomes amplified. So this ego sublimation that happens when they're around you is why I'm getting this twin flame energy, where you just can't resist each other. And that doesn't have to be the quotient of your relationship, the denominator, or the spiritual relationship that you share. But just for an example, like a metaphor, this person just feels like when you both are around, there's a lot of turmoil. That's why there's this energy of like a lot happening when we're around each other. Like you just can't have a normal day or a week with this person. There's always triggering. So that's why I feel like you both do have a karmic denotion to this relationship. That doesn't mean it's completely bad karma. Karmic relationships tend to have that sort of a jitter that it gives you, like, oh my god, this is a bad connection. It just means that you're playing a very pivotal role in each other's life, is what I'm trying to express. Angel Guides Spirits, can you please connect me with pile number four's energy? They definitely do find you very resilient with this beautiful Prehnite palm stone. Like, there's a lot of scars on it, but it makes it even more beautiful. Like, I'm hearing that song, you should know you're beautiful just the way you are. So I don't know the lyrics, but it says that something like, if the world wants to change itself, or they don't like you, they can just close their eyes, or like something like that. That your confidence, like, it really makes them feel small. And it's because they haven't found their confidence yet. I'm going to take this in reverse. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. So you have really worked through something, as this person, what this person is realizing. Like, maybe you've been in hermit mode for quite a few years. This could be a school friend, this could have been a really old ex, or somebody that you've been in separation with for a few months. I'm getting 6 months, something that this person, and you are on a break or separation. Something about this just feels like this person is seeing you as grown up, more confident, and something that they, yeah, should I say it, Spirit, like, they don't completely like it, because it makes them feel smaller again. I'm gonna take this in reverse. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. They definitely see you as someone who was not attractive enough. I'm sorry if that's hurtful. Like, you have had a glow up, is what I'm perceiving over here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. That you weren't completely feeling yourself. Okay, lack of better words. I don't want to say that you weren't attractive enough, but I would say that you've outgrown who you used to be. So that's how they're seeing you. I'm gonna take this upright. We have Queen of Cups. Alright, so now they want me to talk about the Owl and the Queen of Cups. Bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the King of Wands along with the Moon. We're gonna take the Moon over here. Again, Piscean energy. So this person sees you as quite courageous right now in your life. You're dressing up the way you want to be. There's this more deepened sense of authentic self. Now, maybe this person has a burner account, like a fake account, to stalk you or something like that. The more that I come into this reading, it's becoming romantic. Perhaps somebody that you had a romantic entanglement with. Wow, I said the word entanglement. They're giving me Jada and Will Smith reference right now. So something about this situation could have ended poorly between the both of you, right? Because there's this triggering of shadow attributes. But I see over here with the Owl that this person senses a very deep energy within you, witchy vibe, that this person could not stand. A side note, if like a bedroom experience, I think that this person used to enjoy your sexual appeal, the way you used to dress up, like I'm getting lingerie and all that stuff. If that's not your case, just avoid it. But something about that, they still think about it. I'm hearing that if you send them pictures, they have them photographed in their memory, even if it's not in their photo gallery, because for some of you it's deleted. Yeah, they've tried to move on. So I feel like they think of you as someone that is quite nurturing, somebody that is quite deep. I did get distracted with a little bit of bedroom thingy over here, because I think that this person tends to go into their la la land, is what I'm hearing. But they often think about the fact that, like, they should have stuck around, because you look better, like you're aging like a fine wine, is what I'm hearing. And they often feel a little bit like sick about that fact that, it's almost like when you don't handle me, or you don't like me at my worst, you don't get me at my best energy. Like, this is what this person thinks. Like, if I could not appreciate them at their worst, like, why should I have them at their best? So that is that kind of thing, or a regret or a remorse. Yeah, remorse. Thank you, Spirit. So they're saying that, this person understands the innocence of your heart, but they just couldn't appreciate it when you were going through this process, and they feel like they should have stuck around longer. So there are regrets over here, is what I see, and not such a positive outlook to the situation. Like, I think that this person is more attracted to your I was about to say exterior, but they're saying internals. So this person definitely loves your heart. They do like your personality, and they're distracted. Thank you, Spirit. So they're saying they're distracted by your outer experience. So all in all, they see you as a package. And again, they keep telling me, like, you're out of reach. Maybe, this person knows that you're not going to let them back in your life. There's stricter boundaries over here. Then there's more deeper intuition. Like, this person feels like you have figured them out. I think that back then you were quite generous. This person could have been emotionally unavailable to you. but they see you now as being emotionally unavailable. Like definitely there's a blocked energy, like somebody blocked another person out of self-respect, something about self-respect, self-compassion, like self. You started promoting yourself, your own health, your own well-being. I think this person feels like you're disinterested to mate. So I have like these notes that I had before I started channeling your messages, flipping through the past. So I wrote down a few things, and there was this specific phrase that came out as like disinterested to mate. And I was like, really? And then you were like, the spirit guides were like, yeah. I feel like this is because like disinterested to mate is almost like you look for mate to reproduce and like settle down. So now this person thinks that maybe there was a time that you would have chosen them, but now you wouldn't. You wouldn't find them that attractive or fulfilling is what I'm feeling. Like you're looking out for something more fulfilling because your emotional capacity has increased. Like you're not somebody who's looking for one foot in and one foot out is what they also know. So with intuition, I feel like this person has a good grasp on the situation over here that we have. I'm gonna pull out a few more cards. I feel like this person is okay with being your sneaky link is also what I'm hearing. Like they would just like to have anything of you. They do feel like they I think this person maybe tried to make you feel smaller, but they realized that they were not up to par, and that's not to make them feel like they don't deserve a person like you or something like that, but they didn't work on themselves. So they kind of manifested that, and now they see that how they used to feel inferior is right in front of their eyes, personality wise and physical appearance wise as well. So now they just feel like there's no point. You've outgrown them even more than they thought or internalized it to be. Now it's externally present that you are out of their league, or you just moved to a better clique, or like you have a better squad, like group of friends, or like you just look like you're doing better even if you're internally not doing that well. They just feel like you know how to navigate your way through life. I'm going to take this in reverse. We have plants. I'm going to take this upright. We have phenomena. I'm taking plants in reverse, and we have retreat. Wow, we have multiverse and mystery. Thank you, Spirit. I did speak about this multiverse card as like multi-talented. Like maybe you do have a connection to your ancestral spirits or something like that. It's like they see you as advanced, more advanced than them. It's like I feel sad for them because they see themselves like in a really low light than you, and it's not at all to like gloat about or make you feel like you're superior than them, but that's just how they view you. Their perception of you is so much more larger than theirs, like larger than life, and they feel like, again, with the phenomena and the owl card, it's almost like you're wanting to commit, this, and you see that not in them. You don't see that in them, excuse me. And I feel like with plants this is like growth. So I think that they understood that you left them because they're not growing, and they have accepted this rejection. They have understood this. They also perceive it as painful rejection, but they also understand this part of it. So there's a bittersweet energy to this conclusive thought that this is never going to work out. That's why I feel like they would settle for your friends with benefits or your sneaky link is what I'm hearing. This is definitely romantic. I don't see an inch of platonic relationship over here. With retreat, although I do think that this person feels like you take a lot of time to build yourself up. Maybe this person left you in a worse shape, and again, there's this energy of like, if I can't like you or be there for you when you're at your worst, like why should I get you when you're at your best? So there's this energy of like apology. I feel sorry for themselves is almost what I'm picking up over here. There's not much like um it's almost like they feel like you can do better, but then for them it's like they feel sorry for themselves because they had this opportunity of divine connection. I feel like this is a soulmate pile or twin flame pile if you resonate with that, because I don't see an inch of platonic relationship over here. So with the Queen of Pentacles and Eight of Cups, wow, thank you, Spirit. So they do see you as someone that's moving on, and I think that potentially they would like to too, but this person is just not emotionally aware enough of how to I'm hearing cut the cord or just move on or stop fantasizing, romanticizing what coulda, shoulda, woulda is almost what I'm hearing. All right, So, pile number four, I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated, and I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, pile number five, which was the Rainbow Moonstone Heart. This is going to be a reading, so we have a few pre-shuffled cards. Let's begin off with that. I'm struggling to believe that we could make this happen. Elephant, Golden Egg Spirit, and second chakra. So this reading is for a romantic or platonic person. Surprisingly, these are pretty powerful cards. Okay, despite this one, we're going to I'm getting the word interrogate. Like, we're going to understand this in a bit. Let's break down with the second chakra first of all. I feel like this person thinks of you as a very supportive person. Second chakra is not just about physical attraction. That is the basic meaning that we derive from this card. But when we evaluate deeper aspects of a personality, we understand that this is a supportive person. This is someone who believes in their own sovereignty. You know, sacral chakra is very much about your self-expression, about emotions. So this is about, just the way that you express yourself. Perhaps a physical intimacy, just, like non-sexual acts or touching is the way that you express your concern, like hugs or cheek kisses, or perhaps, things that just make a person feel warm and nurture. Like, there's this motherhood to you despite your gender, male or female. There's just this sense of nurturance to you. I feel like this person feels like you are very emotionally intellectual, understanding. You're expressive when you take your time to introspect. So I have a few notes that I channeled before I started off this reading for each pile. And how I'm seeing this is that, this person definitely, the overview of your reading, because this is the most positive pile that we have over here in. That's not to make you gloat or something, but this is like, I see this as somebody that you are somebody that is quite moving to a secure attachment style. Like, you are somebody that is becoming functional. You have taken the responsibility to heal from your trauma, is what I'm seeing. So this is why I'm saying not to gloat. Is almost like I'm not saying this as a boastful energy, but I'm seeing this from spirit's point of view as to be implied or to be said, that so that we understand that you have done this work. So what they're seeing is a product of self-love, excuse me, and hard work. Yeah. So I see that as this, you as someone who understands yourself, and you only express yourself when you take the time to introspect. So you are somebody that is not impulsive. Perhaps I would rather say you are good at communication. I'm hearing a good orator. So you have good communication skills. Like, you're very well equipped with your vocabulary. You understand how to even break down painful things, or perhaps things that can come across as negative, into effective words or communication. Like a good orator, like, you're able to explain your point of view in a nice, dignified manner. You have a higher moral compass, and you don't intend to just get your point out there to hurt another person's sentiments. You are very careful of that, because we have the elephant spirit over here, which is like, this is like a water sign, if I'm not wrong. I think this is fire. My bad. But there's more of this energy of being like Taurus or Capricornish third house. You could have Capricorn in your third house. I am picking up this energy of Justin Bieber. Like, I wrote number 39 as well. Your age could be around 39. There's something about these random things that I channel, which are like a 40-year-old virgin, that movie, celibacy, pregnancy as well. So there's, this dichotomy over here, and then baby pink color. So this person, definitely what I derived from all those things is that you have this potent healing energy, right? Because we have the second chakra, which attracts a lot of people, and then the golden egg is altogether another thing that I'm going to talk about. You have a very powerful spread with the rainbow moonstone. Again, you call a lot of people in, but there's this defensive energy, and I don't feel like it's defensive, but you have to keep a lot of people away from you, because you try to keep your inner circle of high vibration. I'm getting this filtration system. So they see you as someone that is makes an absolutely amazing life partner. If you're not already with this person, they see you as a candidate, a fruitful candidate is what I'm going to say. Like, somebody that adds to your life more than just combining. Like, they see you as somebody that perhaps lack for a better word, they see you probably a little bit better than themselves. But I think that the person that we're talking about doesn't have comparatively low self-esteem. They might be a little insecure about their own ability to make a good partner as much as you do, but they see you as a very good candidate, a fruitful candidate. That's the word I'm getting. So thank you, Spirit. So um with the elephant over here, okay, they want me to talk about the golden egg. So the golden egg over here is all about the fourth chakra, which is the heart, and this is all about, intellectual capabilities, emotionally aware and understanding. You have a healthy self-esteem, is what they see. You're not unrealistic, but you're also not placing. Perhaps let's just say you're not underestimating yourself as well. So this is like reaching for the stars, not just the moon, stars, the galaxy, but not also being unrealistic about what you can achieve, so that you don't really, upset yourself later on. So there's this very healthy coping mechanism about life as well, and I feel like this is also the Okay, thank you, Spirit. So they're saying that this is that understanding, like when you aim for something and then you also struggle with it, but then you tend to channel your wisdom as to how much you have conquered previously, and then you channel your own inner spirit. Like there's this golden green aura that I pick up. I'm also picking up on indigo color. So your aura might be perceived as to be, greenish, golden, or like indigo. So very very wise and very warm, both of them is what I pick up over here. So definitely I'm hearing jack of all trades. This person, I feel like even if they see, shadow attributes within you, because we have discovered that in previous piles, a spirit is like they overlook them. They tend to overlook, so they might have a little bit of rosy eye glasses when it comes to you, because this can get a little bit unrealistic. I have to be very honest about that. um but I see that overall this person is not oblivious to that as well. I'd say that, okay, because I'm trying to understand if they could tell me how this person actually operates, so that I can comprehend, on their base level, their intellectual base level. I think that they're telling me that this person is also quite wise, like the one you're inquiring about, the way that they see you. This person is not naive to life, but I think that they tend to overlook your shadow attributes. So they're I would say that they are in their la la land about you. But that's never wrong, right? I wouldn't like eliminate all these beautiful things that they think about you, because that is the basis of how they perceive you. And I have to mention, if you chose this pile, this is not platonic. This is definitely a romantic person. They see you as a very viable, again, fruitful candidate is what I keep getting. Or if you are already not married to this person, they definitely see something as a long-term commitment. Whatever you feel like is suitable for you, wedding or no wedding, legally binding or not, they just see you as someone that they would really like to build with. And with the golden egg, I'm also getting like reproduction. That's why I feel this energy of like instinctual energy. When we are attracted to another person, this primal nature within us comes alive, right? The animal instinct to reproduce. That is why we have this sort of like soul chemistry, like DNA, like the possibility of procreating with that person comes alive. So that's why I think that, when you have a natural chemistry or an attraction to another person, it is also because of that. So this person definitely sees you as someone, again, with the golden egg and the elephant, like this nurturance despite your gender. This person sees those qualities within you, which is very attractive to them. So I think that you both are at this level in life where you see each other like that, or this could actually be your husband or your wife, or however you see, like your serious soulmate or your life partner. So I'm going to take this card upright. We have dreams. So I hear dream come true. Thank you, Spirit. So they are, sort of like this person has imagined of somebody like you, like their knight in shining armor. Maybe they come from a really difficult background, and I think that you both do. You've had to face your fair share of trauma or difficulties to come to this vibrational level, and this person feels like you are that gift, or that that prize, or just, I wouldn't say like a prize possession, but like they see you as that reward that they've always been wanting. Going through a lot of toxic relationships, this person has been through a lot of on and off relationships, so they see you as the dream come true, because you're somebody that provides them everything that they have been craving for and wanting to belong with. It's almost what I'm hearing. I'm going to take this in reverse. Connection in reverse. So how do we fit this? They do think that you don't tend to pay attention to things that you don't feel naturally drawn to. With this sacral chakra energy, I can completely understand this. I feel like this is this energy where you don't naturally feel drawn to something, you don't take a step towards it. You have a bird's eye view. I'm getting the image of eagle. I'm actually seeing that outside my window. So I feel like you only go for things, you pick your battles again, because you don't tend to get carried away with everything. You really pay your attention to you pay attention to what you have to tend to. Because I feel like with the elephant, I did pick up on this shadow attribute. Yeah. Okay, so now they're telling me what they actually perceive that you take a lot in life is like, have you're this parental figure, you're very wise, but then you tend to get overburdened with life. You take up a lot of responsibilities. Maybe a lot of people rely on you, and a lot of people unnecessarily put that burden on you, and you don't know how to say no sometimes. That's what they see, and they would like to help you with that. I'm getting the image of like ratatouille. I don't know if you're really into food, like the sensory um this sort of sensory push that I'm getting over here. Like you, with the sacral again, you like to optimize with your sensory. I'm just getting something about the body, which is very primal over here. Like you like sensual things, you like food, Taurus energy. But then also like you like to stimulate your senses with something. And if something is not stimulating your senses, even if it's like mental, emotional, or sexual, you're not going to drive yourself towards it. I feel like money is also a part. You're not money hungry, but you are money hungry. Like you're looking to expand your life, upgrade your life again. You think about it a lot with the golden egg and the elephant, but you don't tend to make um this like a rat hole, or the rabbit hole, what do you call it, like you don't want to slip into that vanity of just money. So you sort of like want to stay away from these matrix things, but then also there's a draw to it because you want to give yourself that life, so you don't really rely upon it. I get a more masculine energy, but there's a balance because of the golden egg with your femininity here as well. So this is quite interesting. I'm quite surprised with the connection in reverse, because I thought that this person would, perceive you to be as, their soulmate or something. But I feel like this is very important because they see you as someone who doesn't just get pulled into any direction. You sometimes, I recently discovered this sort of spiritual phenomena that karmic partners, and I feel like this is my opinion. So, it's subjective to every person, but I feel like sometimes um, karmic connections or karmic lessons are optional if you just learn to act out of morality or dignity. You learn to just straighten yourself out, for lack for a better word. So I feel like this person understands how to learn the lesson without having to learn it the hard way. Let's just wrap it around that. So I think that this person has enough, you know wisdom. And I'm saying that, they perceive you as someone that has enough wisdom that you don't dip your toe into like slippery slopes or waters. Like you're not out there to relearn something that you've already learned in your past. I'm going to take this in reverse. We have retreat. Okay, they want to place it here. You don't give up on your emotional needs is what I'm hearing. Epiphany and harmony. Yeah, thank you, spirit. So they do say that, you don't give up on your emotional needs. Like you're gonna take care of yourself. And I think that this is what they see as something that really bothers them, is that you don't want to ignore it, but you tend to take a lot of it. Like you probably are very giving because of this heart chakra card, the golden egg. And I think that, with the elephant, this is such a gigantic animal in size, and they see your heart as like bigger than life, and then they see that, you're not able to put those boundaries, and this is what they've realized about you, that, they want to protect you. Oh, thank you, spirit. They want to protect you because they understand this is your person's energy with wisdom. They feel like they're a part of their standing in your life is that they need to protect you from taking too much, because you struggle. You probably have this energy of like still learning how to people please yourself, people please other people. So I think that this person understands this denotion of you wanting to take care of other people. Maybe it's just family. I don't think that you offer yourself relentlessly to like random people who come along, but you have a soft corner for everyone in your life, right? You want to make them feel special, to feel cared for. And with the elephant, I feel like there's just this symbolicism of the size of the elephant, It's like gigantic but miraculous is what I'm getting with the golden egg, and you want to take care of everyone, but this person realizes that you don't realize that you tend to take too much on your plate. And that's why I got the Ratatouille reference, because there's like plates piled up. I'm seeing a waiter and it's like piling up. So this is what they see. Like they want to help you out, and they want to it's sort of like tell you, like, listen, maybe you might want to consider taking less opportunities, or like less burden, since you already have, these four things that you're trying to multitask right now. So this is what they see. They don't want your fire to extinguish. They want to save it. There's this light and they want to save it over here. So this is what this person is all about. Wow, I really like this. So this person is also somebody that's there to help you rather than take away from you. So this is what they've kind of realized as of now, is what I'm seeing. um I think there's something just very special about this card connection in reverse. I'm going to snoop a little bit around that. Like, what do they think about this connection in reverse? Upright. Support. See, this is what I said. Thank you, Spirit. So you tend to take up a lot more than you can handle, and you probably convince yourself that you can with the air. A memory. You could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or this person could be air sign. So I see that as, like, maybe you experienced your mother struggling in your childhood. There's just this energy of like wanting to help other people as much as you can. You're a family person, family guy, family woman. This person just feels like maybe you have a little bit of heroic complex, and this is not at all to make you feel bad about it. Okay, they don't feel like it's very detrimental, but they see as something that could affect your health, and they want to prevent that, or this has happened before. So you don't tend to speak up really quickly when you need to draw a line and be like, no, I can't take up, I already have these a couple of things to do over there. I think that you also have with this air energy an energy of like over explaining yourself. There is trauma response over here, but nothing that they see as something you can't conquer. I feel like they want to help you out through this. Pile number 5. So what else do they know about you? I do feel like they see you as someone that, yeah, there's this energy. Like, I'm looking back at the notes and there's like fatigue, love bombing. People love bomb you. People, sort of like make you feel like that, or you're just very chatty with this energy. Like, there are certain things that this person sees and they tend to overlook. That's what I spoke about. So this is that energy. Like, you tend to make promises that you can't complete, is the energy that I'm picking up over here. You tend to become submissive to the love bombing, is also one alternative circumstance that I see over here. Like, people just sweet talk to you, and then you just get a little bit carried away with that emotion. Like, yeah, I really really care for you, so this is gonna happen. People in your family, perhaps you come from this sort of like dysfunctional family background, or friends, somebody that you just can't sever ties with. I feel like it's your mother or something. There's some relation with a parental figure over here that tends to play on your heartstrings, and this person wants to help you with that. This person has realized something about that, and this person tends to become an energetic vampire. This person is in your family, or they just know the ins and out about your circle, like social interactions. Thank you, Spirit. Like, the channeling is so quick. I'm stuttering words, but they just do understand this about you, and they want to prevent it from you. Like, they see that that's not a healthy connection. That's why this is in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. So this person pretends to support you, but they actually acquired you. This is one person that you have a very strong I'm getting the word life purpose, in the sense that this person has served your life purpose, whoever this parental figure is. So they want to prevent that. I'm getting manipulative behavior is what I'm hearing, right? Because you're trustworthy, but often you get burned out, and need to be more patient with yourself, is what I'm hearing. So I think apart from that, this person just feels like you are eligible to understand other people's motives, but there's a blind spot when it comes to this specific connection in your life, which I feel like is a friend or a family. It's like a family like friend, like somebody that you consider a family or a parental figure or a sibling or somebody that tends to play on your heartstrings, is what I'm picking up over here. I'm going to take this card in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and taking this upright, we have the Two of Pentacles. I'm taking this Ten of Swords. Uh, yeah. Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. This is definitely somebody that knows how to play on your heartstrings. This is what this person realizes. Apart from that, I think that this person also sees you as someone who is eligible to understand these intentions, but tends to ignore this a little bit, or gets like back and forth. Like there's this energy where you know that you need to place heftier boundaries, like stricter boundaries, but you don't do that because like you don't want to um uproot yourself from that long-term investment, because it's going to hurt you a lot. It's something that they're wanting to support you through this process. Like they're not wanting to meddle with it, they just want to be like whatever choice you make, like a best friend. Like I know you're going to make, like, this is your life path, I understand that I can't make those choices for you, but whatever decision you take, whether you repeat the same mistake or you take something like a bold decision, I'm going to be there for you. I'm not going to play the judge and jury in your life, but I'm going to be there for you. So this is like a very pleasant energy, is what I see. Apart from that, I think that this person definitely feels like you're a life partner that they can conquer life with. There's something about being 40, 39, 40 years, like maybe if you haven't actually been in a relationship with this person, like they're very close to you, maybe you haven't put the label on this relationship, like maybe you guys talk about, like, if you guys don't get married, like you'd be like, we'll marry each other or something like that. There's just this banter also, but I feel like intrinsically it's applied, it's implied, excuse me, that you both want to be together, or there's just this understanding that we are together, like a coupley energy over here, couple vibes. Definitely not romantic. If I see this going any other way, this could be a sibling. But whatever it is, I think that this person sees you in a highlight. Okay, so pile number 5, I'm gonna leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye.